smiling, I keep doing my thing before my life is over and my moment fade away. I keep going, I keep smiling, I keep doing my things before my life is over and my chance just take her wings. Searching for a mission, life's no competition. It has no definition, no, no, no. The blind faces follow, my vibes just stay mellow. You can't take what I know, no, no, no. What I know, what I know.
Try to steal away the Lucian and play some kind of weird lane, but that really does kind of hamstring you. So instead, they're just going to play Zyrakan. Just a little bit of a throwback here for these guys. Maybe some Guardian for that Rakan.
Oh, I think this is cool.
He's getting his stretches in before hyper carrying.
So instead of going for the Lucian Milio, because I think playing a low range carry into this composition of Hanjin Brian, it's tough. It's difficult. The Jinx Milio gives you a lot of range. Jinx often played into the Xayah, can just outrange it. No, they're going to stick to the low range. So, going to be dealing with some difficulties here, I feel like. But Smash feeling confident he can pull it off. Same thing happens with the bot lane for Zyrakan. A lot more threat into a double-ranged bot lane. Interesting casting also. He just missed the cannon there, but he's actually looking for more damage onto Shiwu.
Just good for getting some poke down as now the bottom lane is kind of in an even spot, but it does look like Teddy and Namgung are trying to push a little bit and get in here, but instead now Gideon going to go up in the air. They're trying to turn onto Lucid as he will flash the knockup. They just want to win the fight instead and spend the flash to do that. And you can see that Smash is kind of zoning Teddy away here. In the mid lane, a battle for Prio as well as Gideon is coming in, doing a lot of damage to Lucid already. The smite goes to Gideon, and Bro will win on the fight here for the Scuttle Crab. Looks like Career gets away as well. Gonna take him a little bit more time to do that as the storm is gonna come down and even the stun gonna land on a roamer. So he's essentially just pushed out a lane now. Again, still doesn't have TP, really. As there's gonna be the Slurkle into the Ghost. Is Smash gonna go in, land the double slow? Now I'm going trying to just peel. He will be able to, but they are pushed out of the lane. We do see that Lucid is on the Dragon meanwhile, so gonna enjoy that very much.
Do feel like it still sets up for good odds for a strong soul. Cyclo Sword picked up from Gideon though, which is a massive spike. So likely a window where he wants to start forcing some fights, and then immediately after the TP,
okay, he's just going in. I mean, casting, even if he doesn't die here, he is going to not get hit by the knockup. Flashes at the very last moment, so they trade flashes, but now casting pretty low after using his TP to get to the top lane.
Yeah. Just immediately forces to play in that situation. Now Namgung trying to find a window here.
Yeah, I don't think Smash is in a very fun spot. As the charm comes in, Namgung gets out. First blood, easy pickings as Gideon picks it up in the bottom lane. Maybe he just should go bot, you know. Casting going to be in a bit of trouble. Namgung is here, but I think the damage should be enough. And even the knockback does come in. The flash is there. The shield as well, but the Q gets it down as Lucid picks up a kill himself. to go along with it, but it does feel like AD mids have certainly fallen off with all the control mages we get in the mid lane. So just double the value there, as Namgung is unfortunately going to get hit by that, and now is pulled under turret, takes so many turret shots, barely lives, but he has to use the quickness and barely gets away. And so now Lucid coming in here trying to punish Casting, who still doesn't have his flash. The knockup is going to miss. There's the Cataclysm. So Lucid standing on an equalizer, but he's got Career behind him, and eventually the flag comes down for the execution, as now they're trying to dive in onto Shiyu once again, and these two guys don't deal a whole lot of magic damage, and he will be going down. Relatively fed Cassante just kind of fall apart when the two of them are hitting that, as there is vision on this one. They're going in onto Career, who is taking the damage from the Nefarious. The second Q is going to land, and now Namgung is going to back this one up. Teddy trying to get on in there, so trading blows both ways, as now the dash comes in, the combo doesn't land, and Gideon flashes away, but Showmaker with the finish takes down the jungler of BRO. And now potential for DK to take down this objective. You do see that Roamer sticking around, trying to threaten. He knows he does a lot of damage with that Luden spike, and actually Lucid is going to have to respect it as he backs away.
From Smash there to avoid the combo. Now Teddy has to be careful. Ult in 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, he's just going to die. Oh no, he flashes the ball.
Impeccable.
In live.
See it again though. They're going once again for the Herald.
Yeah, double TP in here from BRO. So now they're trying to turn onto the Rumble. The smite goes the way of Lucid. He's looking for the flag and drag to get back in. He's going to have to Cataclysm. Doesn't pick up the eye. Finally does at the very last moment. As a big shockwave going to catch the entire bot lane of DK, but the follow-up is just not there. Teddy just arrived, as these two fights for the Herald have been very broken up. Shiyu trying to tank here in the front line, but again is being shredded apart by the AD of this composition as they go on in, but Gideon also going to fall. Couple of kills do go the way of Teddy, but now it's Smash and Showmaker leading the charge. But the mobility does come in. Teddy trying to re-challenge. A couple of feathers, and he picks up the kill. Barely taking down his AD carry opponent. Game, so really liking it as Teddy again two seconds away from the Feather Storm, as they're all chasing him. The Feather Storm not going to help too much against the Cataclysm, and Teddy doesn't even bother to use it. He just says, you know what, I messed up. There's 4 of them here. There's a Rift Herald. I'm alone. I just kind of have to accept my fate.
The Fed Zaya, it's still a 2,000 gold lead. Lucid very fed, Shiyu very fed.
Shiyu is very much in no man's land. He's being chased by 3 people here, as even the charm is going to come down. The equalizer as well. Triple knock. He's trying to taxi his way over the wall, but the flash on him from Namgung, they still don't get him low enough as he dashes under the turret. The knockup is there, and even the shield comes in to nearly save him. Makes it interesting in the 1v3, but they do get the kill. A way for DK to try to get in here.
Casting just finished his blood letters, which is pretty big. And Teddy didn't get to finish his LDR. Showmaker's on a crazy flank.
Yeah. I mean, Casting can easily just zone him away, and the equalizer back on the fight. So that's going to be the Drake, the way of BRO, and I think the positioning here for DK not the best, and they don't commit, which I think is definitely the right call. Shiyu very tanky. Gideon struggling to get even through the shields here. Bit of damage comes from the Orianna, but yeah, DK just saying, okay, it's one Drake. We're not going to overcommit for this.
And, oh, Shiyu going aggressive here.
Yeah, he wants to try to set something up, but now equalizer going to come down. He just respect flashes away.
This flag constantly. I feel like he's gotten so much poke damage off that.
Oh, they want to go for this. They're going in on Smash. There is the combo, and the Yunara just disappears, bro. Takes him out just like that, and now Career is kind of just dead meat as well on the backside of this one. Double kill for the Nefarious. Shiu's really trying to put to the test how tanky he is as the equalizer comes in. They're trying to turn on a Casting, as it might be a trade of top laners, but no, Casting is going to live. And BRO say, okay, let's group up and look for this Baron.
A lot of damage, but it's 2v5. It'll be hard to pull this off, and Namgun has the sustain for the Gleaming Quill. Oh, they're looking for Roma.
Yeah, I mean, the turn here as well. They don't have a lot of ults on their side, as look at them. He's just trying to get the GA and the Cataclysm so Showmaker can do some damage. Roamer's getting low as Lucid goes back in, picks up a kill, but now Showmaker no mana, and Lucid also will eventually fall, it looks like, unless he does flag and drag over the wall. Gideon on the chase, 5 seconds on the ults. As meanwhile, Rabadon's picked up here for Roamer. Lucid does go back in, trying to take out Namgoon, but the heal on the Gleaming Quill picks up the non-death as Bro does get the Baron.
At 11 and 16 minutes.
Yeah. And it's definitely a very nice step forward here for Bro. It's still very much an open game. I do think that Bro, Lucid trying to make it not so much as Teddy just going to take him down. Lucid saying, oh, I can still just stand right next to you, right? Nope, not anymore. Yeah, DK, I don't know what's going on now.
Denny, on our broadcast.
Oh, he had the fake G-Sun one. We could maybe give that one to her. As now Xiu is going to push back Namgoon, but Namgoon is Rakan, so doesn't really care. Big shockwave on it too, but no follow-up as they're backing away.
So he is extremely strong. Roma has... Oh, he has ult, so he's okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to force the ult, but like, Xiu also is taking a massive amount of damage. Just being chunked out by the Xayah. And this is what the Xayah offers you in this late game. Getting kind of goes in a bit wonky there. Takes a lot of damage as Namgoon again has to peel. And now we got a TP coming in. I think Casting is going to regret that one as now this is getting very much mixed up. And DK just rolled him in the mid lane as Bro. That is not the way you win after the Baron power play.
I'm lost. D+, win the game. They just,
wow.
They just win the game, just like that. Wow, well, I guess the 3-0 predictions are back on the menu.
I really don't know what to think after this. As Gideon is going in, he's got GA. I mean, maybe he can clear a little bit, but yeah, it's just floundering as a big mistake for Bro in the mid lane. Mixing it up with D+ Kia, who immediately call their bluff and shut him down. You don't instantly kill the Unara. You're not going to have a clean fight.